Hey Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading for the 15th to 22nd of September. I am Charlene Lizette. Whether you are new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and become a part of our collective. Aquarius, I do need to give a huge shout out to Astopia for sponsoring today's video. This is what the app looks like. Astopia is fantastic for helping you gain cosmic wisdom, cosmic insight into your soul's growth and your soul's evolution. When you input your birth data into the app, it's going to populate a chart helping you understand what your magnetic blueprint is, how to attract cash flow with ease, what to do with respect to your chart, and how the cosmos are actually influencing and impacting you directly. And on the 21st, we have this really potent, powerful solar eclipse new moon in the sign of Virgo. So you're going to want to download the app and see how that new moon in Virgo is going to influence you. You can do so in the description box below. And a massive thank you to Astopia for sponsoring today's video. All right, Aquarius, let's dive in and see what's going on for you this week. Ooh, okay, I really like this energy. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so first, before I keep going, if you don't like my energy, stop watching my content. I'm just going to say that, okay? If you don't like the way I show up, if I mirror your own insecurities to you, or if whatever is going on in your life results in me being a trigger for you in a negative way, there are thousands of other tarot readers. The comments that I received in my last video with respect to the Aquarius reading were like, I'm like, really, this is the world we're in right now? Divisive, projecting insecurities, accusatory, attacking, insulting, like, do better, you know? Do better. Anyways, I hope that this video attracts high vibrational Aquarius, because clearly the last one I did not. And that, I mean, I'll take responsibility for that. I'm going to shift the energy so only the high vibrating Aquarius is fine this, okay? So there's that. I got that out of the way. On the 21st, we have a really potent, powerful solar eclipse new moon happening in the sign of Virgo. This new moon solar eclipse is really asking all of us to start a new chapter in our life with respect to Virgo qualities: detail-oriented, health, nurturing, routine, structures. What are the behaviors and the patterns in your life, Aquarius, that are stopping you from actually, living a life of fulfillment, okay? A life where you're feeling positive and uplifted with yourself. You're going to want to look at what house Virgo rules in your chart. Just so it's clear, because last time people were like, you're talking about Libra, it's Aquarius. Like, I do an astrology card, okay? So see this? This is the sign of Virgo. And then Mercury rules Virgo. And Virgo rules the 6th house. And the new moon that's happening on the 21st is in the sign of Virgo. Now, whatever house Virgo rules in your chart may or may not be the 6th house. We will only know when you do your own chart. What you do need to do, you do need to know, I should say, is that Virgo is I do, which means you are in the state of doing, not thinking, not saying you're gonna. It's integrity, it's detail oriented, it's hardworking, it is focused, okay? It is making sure that you're being honest with yourself and you're willing to shift your work-life balance, your routine, your organizational abilities to be in a state of action, of flow. We have death showing up as well. It says, I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. And then we have baby steps, action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. So a lot of you may be feeling these intuitive hits here to shift and transform some aspects of your life. And to be honest, based off of your reading, I'm seeing that as well. You got two major arcanas in your reading, the Hanged Man and the Chariot. The Hanged Man is connected to Piscean and Neptunian energy. The Chariot is connected to Cancer and the Moon energy. So if you hear me talking about those two, I am referring to the cards. The Four of Wands to the Nine of Cups, which starts off your reading, has everything to do with you celebrating the pleasure, the emotional fulfillment, the wish fulfillment, the things that bring you joy and happiness. For some of you, this could be going out to a party, being invited to an event, attending a wedding, a baptism, a celebration, your own, inauguration of your business, a business launch, going to a PR event. There's tons of different ways that this can manifest. It's a celebration of sorts that really brings you fulfillment in your life. So So a celebration you are invited to or that you are hosting results in you feeling really good about yourself. This could also be with respect to your connections, networking abilities, okay? Your relationship building, not just romantic. I'm talking about meeting people, being at these things that have to do with your work, with your friends, with your professional capabilities, so that you could actually get to this next stage of your life. Now, for some of you, this next stage, it looks like receiving more money, having more financial stability, more financial security. For others of you, it's the inception, the beginning of a new stage. So going to like a, I don't know, like an expo of sorts, a networking thing, and you meet somebody who offers you a job, and then all of a sudden you're applying for a job where you have a raise, where you're moving, you know, where you get to have more control, and you get to like create more of a flexible schedule. Like, you know, there's going to be different manifestations for all of you. The Hanged Man to the Chariot, and these being the major arcana, it does indicate that even if you are making all these connections, all these doors, all these opportunities are opening up for you, you have to be in a state of contemplation and self-reflection to decipher and decide which of these paths is going to be the path that leads you to your ultimate goal, your ultimate desire. The Nine of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles is turning around and saying the way forward here, okay, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, is to focus on stability, structure, detail-oriented, hardworking. Okay, Virgo is the Nine of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles has everything to do with restoring financial balance in your life. So these two energies here blending together, or multiple levels of energy, I should say, are really leading you to receiving some sort of success, which could happen up to 6 months after the eclipses, okay? Even the fact that you got Venus as your amulet from StarSea Jewels, Venus is connected to self-worth, confidence, self-love, financial stability, financial security, okay? Monetary gains. So like, it's like all the energy is going, hey, Aquarius, it's time for you now to step into a new state of being. Hey, Aquarius, it's time for you now to focus on body care, diet, exercise, your finances, your day-to-day routine, your work, and how it's influencing and or impacting you. Now, with respect to your love, we have the Ten of Swords, we have the Four of Cups, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords refers to an ending, accumulation here. Something has wrapped up with respect to your love life. This could be you realizing you do not want to be with the person you are with, and that is okay. Eclipses tend to do that. For others of you, this could be you wanting to focus more on your financial stability, because the Queen of Pentacles has now shown up 2 times. We have the Page of Swords, or Page of Wands, and the Four of Cups. So even though you're receiving lots of romantic offers or lots of romantic opportunities, I'm not sure that many of you Aquariuses are really interested or like leaning in heavily to these love connections, to these love opportunities. It makes me feel like, yeah, you're more focused on your financial stability, Nine of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles. You're more focused on how to, you know, build that financial legacy, that financial wealth, or get that career that you've been pining for, land that career that you, or that position that you've been wanting, because it's going to give you that financial stability that you seek, that you desire. There is nothing wrong with this energy of being a little bit selfish, being a little bit more focused with respect to yourself, your own personal goals, Aquarius. As a matter of fact, during this eclipse season, I would say focus on filling your own cup and surrender to the rest, because it is eclipse season. You know, focus on taking action for yourself, trust your intuition before things make sense, and bring in the welcome energy of change and transformation with respect to your routine, your schedule, your day-to-day life, for more financial stability and financial security. All right. If you want to work together with me in any capacity, it's down in the description box below. Here is a video to help you with manifesting money. Thank you so much. We'll see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.